So I'm not having a seizure. I'm grooving, man. Hang on. Someone said I was the most unwooden presenter on YouTube. I don't know, quite sure how to say that. Because, you know, unwooden in some societies means a completely different thing. And I'll tell you what, ladies, that's not the case. So what are we doing today? Of course, as you know, groundwork has started on the new building to which my workshop is going to be inside. Young man, now then. Oh, shouldn't really do that, should I? It'd get me in trouble doing Jimmy Savile impersonations. Can you do an impersonation of nowadays? But as per usual, we are going off on a tangent. So guess what? Oh, the Luxe has finally sold. Now, this has been a really odd gun to sell. Loads of people talk the talk, no one walk the walk, because it's brown. Yeah. You can't see the gun when you're shooting. When you're running up the paintball field, you cannot see the gun. If the colour of the gun worries you, you need to get into a different sport, like fishing. Fishing is for you. You know, don't get all angry, man. But you know what I'm saying, right? Yeah, okay, so we're just going to gas this up. In my setup, I use a springless setup, but when I do this tomorrow, I'll be out in the workshop.
Firing mode, Millennium.
I had fucking enough of her. Honestly.
Vision off.
So that's it. It's standard setup, right? Because all this stuff, this is experimental. I can't give you this stuff, right? But what, I don't know why I'm taking it apart because I haven't made your other stuff yet. But what we'll do is one of the big cans with the big holes. This is an old prototype one. I'll get this all cleaned up for you tomorrow. That will go in there. That'll be absolutely fine. You'll have a bolt that has the spring in it, okay? Well, obviously we'll put a new spring and a new spring retainer, O-rings, etc. And then you'll have a standard 2.0 bolt guide, which I will then bore out to get the big volumes for you, okay? This one also has, I've done all the modifications on my exhaust ports on the solenoid manifold. Obviously big flow piston in the rig as well. I'll screw this back up because I want to show you the next item on the list, which is a bit naughty, it's a bit outrageous. Going back to my roots. Going back to my roots, yeah. Which is why I've got one dodgy eye, like. Anyway, here we are. Yeah, seriously, I've got an adjustable stigma in my right eye. It's really weird. So I can change my focus and parallax with my right eye without affecting my left one. It's really, really weird. Oh, one shot, one kill. One shot, get shot by a guy who's got a hopper, 200 rounds. This is a Hammer 7 pump, obviously. Let's start with the really cool stuff. Micro CA stock, drop that, and your 12 gram drop straight out of there. Absolutely fantastic. Magazine fed, obviously. This is compatible for first strike rounds, so there's your sniperage right there, right? But you can also use round paintballs in that as well. We've got a nice little simple red dot on there. Don't go sticking a telescopic sight on there. All you're going to do is look like a knob end. Paintballs fly like an artillery shell. Telescopic sights normally deal with rounds that have a very, very flat trajectory. Don't put a telescopic sight on a paintball gun. You're going to look like an idiot. The rest of us are laughing at you behind your back. Okay, you don't need a telescopic sight. Red dot, absolutely fine. It's got a proper screw-on silencer that I made here. This is a bore drop silencer. Don't ever make a silencer with discs for a paintball gun. It doesn't work. It's no good at all. You have to have a ball drop. Now this is the same size as the barrel. It's like a barrel extension. It's the same bore as the barrel. When this is screwed onto the barrel, it's an absolute seamless fit. Nearly got a hammer 7 in the face then. But what we've got with all the porting is we're going to vent off, because remember this runs on CO2, so it's not a loud gun, and it's all about the big puff of white smoke which gets sucked up in here and dispersed by this one. A bit like a flash hider if you like, but also it does cut the report of the gun. Is it report or report? I'm not too sure. I think it's the gun's report is the sound and the volume the gun makes, okay. Signature reports. So that screws on the end of there. Nice little red dot on there. Took that off of my Crossman. So I want to get a little Simmons for my air rifle project. Don't like big sights. Lovely, fantastic. Is that not sexy or what? Although, don't go walking down public road with this, eh? Yeah? Bit of savvy. So, that's the Hammer 7. The Hammer 7's up for 150 quid as it stands right there. And I've just sold this one, £500. Lovely, wicked. But I have to say it's worth every penny. And it's even got my name lasered in it from the factory. Isn't that nice? You know I've got a shocker now. I've told you I've got a shocker, right? Hans come through for me, baby. I thought for some reason I might have upset them at the factory or something. But nah. Thank you, Hans. That's absolutely fantastic. You come through for me, man. So I'm going to go tomorrow, get all the machining done on those parts, swap them over. Put some paint through it before it goes, as I've got a couple of bags of paint. And I've got a nice little spot out the back where I can shoot, where I won't get any paint splatter, I won't upset the neighbours. It's all about, you know, consideration for others, you know. I just make them wear a blindfold, put plugs in their ears so they don't know I'm shooting. That's it. I'm trying to think what else we got to show you. Well, I was building this up, and this was going to be mine, and then somebody bloody bought it. Get Raxtable. But seeing as I've got a film on for you, your marker's already done, bro, but that's the only barrel I've got, okay? I don't know what the coup is with barrels, or if you want one of my custom barrels, we can have a chat. I do have one mini insert system left, which is, funny enough, on this gun. It's based on a die-height ultralight. We have a mini system here. I don't have the inserts on me, but being a die ultralight, you can take the tip off and use the die tips. I turned this tip down because I wanted a small barrel. He says quickly scanning around, see if I can spot any of the. Here we go. Hey! God, that was scary. You imagine being a girl. I'm gonna kiss you. I've just been eating pickles. So that's your mini inserts, and there's 5 of them. Good barrels, man. Good barrels. That's the one I'm building for. Was building for myself. A nice black art for it and all that. Nice some git coming on board it. Too good for you, look. Here again, got a shocker now. You know, I won't play with that shocker. I don't want to scratch it or anything. I'm just going to take it apart, do the numbers, find the sizes, find ways we can improve it. Although saying that, it's looking to be quite a hard gun to improve. As you know, they've really got this shit down. There's a lot of me in it. Got me blacking you? You want some? That's not racist, is it? I can say that. Anyway, so that's everything for the time being. Until the next video after tomorrow, we'll see you on. Bye bye. See you later. Bye bye.